everyone, welcome back to the channel. Being a Fine Figure here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Adam Warlock, part of the Infinity Gauntlet comic book storyline. And this particular figure, actually this particular wave, I have to say, from Marvel Legends has been pretty good. I mean, they've got some pretty good figures on this particular wave. And oh, I remember the Infinity Gauntlet there. I actually had that book when I was a kid. I think I only had like maybe 1 or 2 issues. That's about it. I could never complete it. I couldn't find it around my area. But anyway, this wave is actually pretty good. It gave us a Banshee, which I actually have here. So I will be unboxing that pretty soon. So stay tuned to that. Rom, which is a lot of people's favorite. It's got an Ultimate Miles Morales. It's got the Ultimate Iron Man, which also a lot of people were asking for an upgrade from the original one. And of course, Wolverine's kid, Dakin. Which I'm not too familiar with it. So, I mean, so far I've only picked up the Banshee and Adam Warlock from this wave. And if I see Rom, I'm definitely going to pick it up, but I haven't been able to see him. And I just probably been a little too lazy to order them. But anyway, today, all attention is on Adam Warlock, which was, I like the character growing up. I thought that storyline, the whole thing, and what, you know, Disney has done with the Marvels and that whole storyline and the live action, it was incredible. He was left out because he was an integral part of the storyline in the comic books, which is a shame. They actually brought him after the fact. But this version, the comic book version, it looks really good. So as we do here on the channel, I am going to get Adam out of the box. I will be right back. All right, now that the figure has been unboxed, we will quickly go over the accessories. Now, this is well known, and I've seen a few reviewers on the other figures and stuff like that about how people feel about this little unpropped comic book. I mean, I don't know. I really don't really care about it much. I don't know. They could have at least done like an open book or something, but I mean, I don't know what the whole purpose of it was, but I mean, the whole wave pretty much comes with it. Again, when they announced it and they were doing, you know, the pre-orders and at the the live stream, I didn't really care, to be honest with you. Oh, there it is on the floor. I didn't see what the point was. We could have got, I don't know, another accessory or, you know, just leave it without. But I see where they were going. I mean, they were celebrating the first issue, but other than that, again, it's definitely something that I'm not going to be using. So it'll end up in the bin somewhere in my accessory bins, maybe at the bottom or something. But, you know, some people like it. I could care less. I don't hate it. I don't really like it. But, I mean, again, it's just another prop. And I guess they just had extra rubber, I guess, that they needed to get rid of. So, hey, why not put it in there? I mean, again, don't really have feelings on it. So anyway, he does have his nice eagle staff there, a little bird staff there, or his hawk. It's like a hawk, really. Nice little stick. I like the details of it. Kind of looks like a wooden stick, and it's actually firm. It's not gummy like other ones. So it's a nice little hard plastic thing. So staff. So they actually did a good job, which is what he had on the cartoon, on the comic book. So. But it's got some nice detail. You can tell the eagle there. As you can see, it's very nice detail. The feathers in the back. And then you can see the wooden. It's got all the little divots and stuff from the wood. Makes it look like a nice little thing. So that's a nice piece there. And he does come with 2 extra fists. Actually, he comes with more than 2 fists. He comes with the regular fist there. And then, of course, he does come with a fist. When I saw it on there, I was like, oh, it looks like the glove. But obviously, it's 2-piece. And then the Infinity Gauntlet there. Nice detail there. It's got all the stones. All 6 of them. And then, of course, the yellow one kind of gets... like it kind of just blends in too much with the glove there. But, you know, it's there. It's there. Nice detail there on the glove. Nice color, too. And then, of course, the little... gauntlet piece you slide in there. So yeah, that's a nice piece. Now on to Adam itself. And again, I missed the first. I wasn't really collecting marbles back then when that with the other version of this one came out from Marvel Legends, but I do like this one. This one looks really good. It's a little bit, I mean, to me it looks pretty good according to the comic book. I mean, I remember having the first 2 issues of that storyline. I could never get the rest. But, you know, then I just, pretty much gave up on comic books. So, but it looks good. I like the thing. It's got the little skull there on his cape there. I mean, it gets to a point. It'll be nice. And, Marvel, as far as I can tell, Marvel Legends doesn't really have a lot of figures with capes. It's just a handful. And it'll be nice if by now they just put some cloth on them, Nice little bendy wire. I mean, I think I've seen this cape before. Maybe, I don't know. It just looks a little familiar. And as you can see, they did paint the inside and the lines are not really adding straight there. So it was a pretty sloppy job as far as the inside of the edges. But it looks, it looks good, I guess. I mean, it's very soft. So maybe you may be able to ship it, shape it into different things if you're going to pose them for pictures and stuff. The head sculpt, I think I've seen this before. I just can't remember. The face and the tone doesn't really match the neck, as you can see. It's like a different shade on the neck. So that wasn't well done. But it is, the Vulcan body, so we've seen it before. It ain't much details to this suit as it is anyway. But, I mean, it's just very simple. So, I mean, I could at least given him a belter. But, yeah. I mean, it's a very simple figure. So, it's like, you really don't have much to say about it other than, yeah, it has the look. You got the gauntlet, which actually, might as well just go ahead and put it on to give him a little color. Yeah, other than that, it's just a very simple superhero costume, outfit, whatever you want to call it. Let's just give him the other. Because if he has the gauntlet, he doesn't really need his staff. So, I mean, it's like, you really don't. It's very simple. So, it's one of those, okay, we got him now. Add them to your collection. If you have the other version, I've seen a lot of people actually love the other version a little bit better. There's things on the other original release that they like better. And then there's stuff on this one that they like better. I never got that, so I can't really compare them. Obviously, this is an updated version. So, but sometimes just because it's old doesn't mean it can be better than some of the newer stuff. And I've seen some of the older versions of some figures that they are a lot much better. They were much better made then than than the remakes or the updates that they do of them now. This one can either go, can go either way. To me, at least, obviously, because he looks comic book accurate, I guess. I mean, he might be missing something. I'm trying to remember what it was, but. Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Again, the skin tone on the thing is a lot different than that. The face sculpt looks pretty good. It just reminds me of those angel sculpts on the face with just a different hair piece. And then, of course, he's got that 80s mop look hair. So, yeah. And then, again, outfit is so plain that you really don't have much to say about it. But just the fact that they did the paintings, I guess, is pretty good. As far as I can tell, it's not much detail or much effort in a figure like this because it's just, does the cape, the cape does come off. It just has a little hole peg on it. But, yeah, with that neck piece sticking out like a sore thumb, I might as well just leave it on there. But anyway, so there you have it. I mean, I don't know which... The figure, the wave itself, it is pretty good. It's got some good characters. And, for those of you who missed out on Adam Warlock like myself, I'm glad I picked it up. And then, of course, I was more happy with Banshee because I wanted that Banshee. So I'm trying to put together the 75 giant size X-Men together. So I'm going back and trying to pick up some of those older pieces or if they come up with new ones. But I wanted this, obviously, because, as a child, I did have the comic book. I did have that #1. And I was, I liked the storyline, and I just could never find the rest of the book. But anyway, hey, I saw the movies, so I'm happy for that. So there you have it, guys. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. And tell me which, if you like this figure or if you prefer the older version. So put it down in the comments. But For now, thank you for tuning in. As always, thank you for your support. Continue to be a fine figure. I will see you later.